First, I started with a guitar. I found a bass note that I liked and just had it repeat for 5 bars. Then I counted up 5 and just paced the same pattern. Next, I came up with a simple pattern. For this, all I ended up doing was making a chord and breaking it up. Then, I simply just repeated this pattern over for 5 bars. After that, I just took this same pattern and put it up 5 notes. Here's what that sounded like. To make it sound more realistic, I ended up adding fret noises. Then I copied that same thing and pasted it over. This is what that ended up sounding like. Next, I came up with a flute pattern. I kept this super simple and repetitive to make it more catchy. I started on the bass note of the guitar. I added these little flute runs to add some more flavor, and I changed the velocities. After that, I simply just took that same exact pattern and I just copied it over. Here's what that sounds like. As you can see, a lot of the notes are exactly the same. For example, here, these are all hitting on E. And here, I just simply went up, down, and then back up to the same note, adding slight variations throughout. Then I just copied this same pattern back over and added slight variations at the end. Next, I took that same pattern, copied it over, and just moved it up to A to match the bass note of the guitar. Then I just added these ambient vocals from Arcade. After doing that, I added a bass for some low end. This just follows the root notes. I added these little slide notes to add some movement to it. I then took those same exact slide notes and moved them down 5. This is what that sounds like. After adding all the layers, now it was time to mix the sample. I started with the guitar. I just added some simple reverb and an EQ, and I just did the same exact thing for each individual sound. In the original sample, I had this final sound, but I ended up removing it because I felt like the sample was already too full. On the master, I added some fresh air to boost the mids and the highs. I added some ozone 9 to widen the sound, some fruity soft clipper, and a limiter. After that, the sample is finished. See you on the next video.